Alright, so we got one here, submitted by a user basically asking, can Ring 1 be beaten by taking a Divine Horde? Now it's almost my most hated combo. Luckily we have Primitive Mold instead of Dregs. Now if we had Dregs, I would say 100%, well let's see what the starting cards are. If we have some spells, nope, okay, yeah, this is basically the worst. Other than Dregs would be worse, of course. But, yeah. So, I know Rising Dusthig said, this situation, just do not take the Divine Horde, and I have to agree. I think it's a little more probable that you could probably do it with Primitive Mold instead of Dregs. I think with Dregs, 100% you don't do it. Even with Primitive Mold, probably if you're going for win streaks, just don't take the Horde here. But I think what I want to do is maybe try to answer the question, could I take it with this? We'll see. Let's see what the situation is. Alright, so the thing with Conduit is, even though it's obviously just the best Tethys path, we have such a weak start that and really nothing for Conduit right now, right? Just the Lances, which is horrible. I really am kind of against Conduit here, because Sweeper, I'll tell you what, I would have strongly preferred to see Frostbite. I think even Frostbite technically has about as easy a time with Primitive Molds getting to the backline. I mean, it's easier to sacrifice it, has less health. It does just way more damage, and you'll get through the frontliner and hopefully get to the backliner with it. I gotta think we do Handheld Totem. The thing is, we can sacrifice him, and he'll grow into a nicely statted Sweeper, which should take on basically everything that gets thrown at us. Ah, shit. Well, had I chosen Artifact first, which I rarely do, maybe in this combo, Artifact first makes more sense. I don't know, though. I feel like not knowing which Tethys you have makes it rough. I will say, though, if I had been able to take... I don't know if I would have took Gauge here, though. It's like, Gauge is only good with Conduit. It's really good with Conduit. You get a ton of extra draws. By the time you put more points into Conduit, just everything's free anyway. Exile, the health doesn't persist, but as you reform it, it does get the 50% extra health just on, the current stats, which could be good. It's probably not going to be relevant late game. I'm kind of wondering if we could still go Volatile Gauge. If there's a 50-50, we get past here and we still get Conduit, and then I'll be happy. And honestly, I could just go this Remnant banner and not rely too much on an incant build. I could just try to make Remnant work. The thing I'm thinking of Volatile Gauge is it solves our issue of trying to find reforms every turn. I think we're going to do it. I'm a Gauge man. I'm one of the few out there, and I'm taking this because, like I said, we shouldn't, but I want to see if it's possible. Faulty Loader's interesting. Doesn't... I think it hurts our game plan of wanting to sacrifice Tethys early on, especially in these first two rings where there's only 2 waves. Memorial Fund early is a lot of gold. I kind of like the Split Anvil. I think it mitigates a lot of the downsides of Volatile Gauge, and could still allow us to do an incant deck. We'll take it. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Armor. And now this is probably the worst that we want to see, because they gain damage shield on Slay. And our whole thing is we want to sacrifice. I guess wave 1 I can't even sacrifice with these, which is also further annoying. At armor 10, they're going to have 15. If you think about it, you know, I'll hit them one turn for sure. That's 5, then I just had to get through 10. So one reform, another reform. It's the second wave, right, that's sharded up here. So actually, I probably, let's see, I'll be sacrificed. The second turn, but then I'll come back with 7. Or sorry, not 7, I'll come back with 10. And a 15. Likely I can take this. This is pretty mad to be taking this, but I really do want a unit draft. I do intend to try to play out the whole run, not just ask the question, can we take the early stuff here? Now remember, we have Volatile Gauge, so we start with the 3 cost. Can't sacrifice here, as I suspected. But we'll just try to do some damage. I do want her to die. I don't necessarily want the Apprentice of Light to get the sleigh, though. Why don't we do this? Let's do this. We want to keep our reform pool relatively clean, but we probably want 1 Steward and 1 Tethys. You know, we want a Beefcake in front. And then we can just do this. But to maintain good practice, this is just for my personal. I want to do that just to make sure I'm remembering that I have Split Anvil, which I often forget what my artifacts are. It's kind of my classic go-to. So I believe the boss was the Scourge Shuffler, so we should hold that for that. I don't really care about eliminating the slaves, I don't think. We're going to have to go for a 50-50 here. Well, let's do our due diligence and do this. Alright, we get it. Unfortunately, I can't put her down there to hit, though, so we're probably looking at some pyre damage here. Not yet, but maybe possibly the next turn. Almost certainly the next turn. We'll see. Alright, we start with the 3. Another option is if we think we can just finish it down here, we should try to do that. I mean, let's think about this. We've got... He'll one-shot the backliner. He'll go in. I could extend... No, there's no way. There's no way. So we gotta think about killing this. I have 15 damage, actually, which is exact lethal here. Let's go ahead and do this, then. Alright, so that kills most of this. Oh, yeah, we should do that before I forget. I think I want to keep Tethys burnout here. I mean, 15 damage is just fine. And... yeah, we'll have... take 3, that's just whatever. Not uncommon. So... damn. This is actually kind of annoying. We drew like every primitive mold and the burnout stuff here, so... it's very possible that I don't draw the 1 reform that's left. But maybe just a steward in front is fine. I'm trying to think, like, should I go down here? Or should I just put him up here and extend his burnout? Then I'll get 3 hits in. 3 times 15 is 45. 45 minus that. He's down to 100 health. This guy... let's see, 6, 12 to 15, 17, so he would get a hit in. 15. We might be better off just going up here. I don't know though. 8 out of 11 chance to find primitive mold. Odds are in my favor. Be nice though, because I could get another steward along with this guy. I think I like putting this guy down. Or Ember Drain for it. Well, I've kind of committed at this point, so whatever. I think this is the right call. Alright. I think we want to do this, right? And then we can get more hits in here. He's just going to burn out. So 6, 5, 11, 6, 17. I think we're better off doing this. That didn't actually get us much. Might have been better off just hitting him with lances. Well, I think we still survive, so question is, could it be done? It looks like yes. Oh my god, 1 health. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't do it. That was not worth the risk. Any number of things could have gone differently there and we're dead. So we should take this. I mean, it's got volatile gauge value. Now do we want defense or offense? This is the best defensive card in the game, arguably. Or do we want burnout extension? I mean, right now, we're light on offense. I don't want to try to rely on reforming Tethys, I don't think. I think I'd much rather prefer, especially with Patient, just getting a Molten Encasement. I don't think we want Lady of the Reform. It's at odds with the Molten Encasement. Cold Kalia is a little preemptive. It would be nice to have a sweeper. We already have a sweeper technically, but it's not one that's going to actually do damage. It does spell weakness, which will have good synergy with Ice Tornado for a time being. Once we get to Divinity, it won't. I think the Nameless Siren here makes sense. Go left. Damn it. Okay, this unit sucks, so I'm going to skip it for the gold because I would love to get Endless on this Molten Encasement. Even though we have the random reform, having that on Endless is just, it's going to be good, I think. But if this is a good unit, I'll still take it. Well, those are literally the 2 best uncommons for the clan, in my opinion. I think we're going to take these. Paraffin Enforcer basically wins games on its own. We already have Burnout Extension. I have to imagine we take this. I could incant Armor. I mean, we do want this Molten Encasement to be part of the game plan, but with Volatile Gauge, it could be tough to get it off. That's what she said. Let's do this for now. I don't think we're even going to keep the Siren. She's here for now, but we'll see. Maybe I should have put that on the Siren. It's hard to say. I'm going to aggressively purge here because primitive molds rely on getting the right stuff, and Train Stewards is not the right stuff. We could -2 something if we wanted to. It'd be respected with gauge, but I don't think we need to do that. I think I want to keep the shards low for right now. For sure. Alright, this is not hard. I mean, the boss is annoying, but this group isn't hard. This is one, though, where if we had taken... I'd feel a lot better about this if we had taken Explosive Tomb. I have to imagine them having extra damage, though, doesn't mean anything. It's like if they get through, and I'm dead. Them having extra damage... I say we take it. I mean, we're either dead or we're not. That's basically what it comes down to. Alright, we have... this. I think we definitely want to do this at the very least, because we have this for the follow-up, which is going to wreck them. Question is, do I put this in? I think so. We don't actually gain anything yet, because we don't have the burnout cards. Do I want to put her down? I don't think so. Let's do this for the split anvil value. We got that. We might as well do this, I guess. I give her burnout so that she gets that big sweeping damage. Maybe I should have given the burnout to Paraffin Enforcer, I'm not sure. Alright, we have a 3 costs, we'll do that. We'll put that down. I guess there's nothing else really to do here. Alright, we'll start with this unless we want to save it. I mean, if I just save it, I pretty much guarantee that I kill on this next turn. So I'll just save it. Why not? No real point to not doing that. That actually kind of hurt me. Oh, whatever. Either way, I'll kill it with this. Alright, we get through it. Another Ice Tornado, I'm not opposed to it. Mollusk Mage could also work. I think I'll take this. I wouldn't be opposed to Entombed Explosive, but for this deck, would Purifying Cleanse be better? Just depends on how much time we think we have. I think with the other Ice Tornado, I don't need the Explosive. I kind of am feeling the Purifying Cleanse. Molded is another thing I could take. I like the Purifying Cleanse. If I can just keep things in Burnout. If we do end up with Conduit, this is amazing. If we don't, it's probably not that good. You know, we're not really getting the good Split Anvil value out of it. And these are my least favorite uncommon units for Melting Remnant. I was really hoping we'd... I mean, Offering Monument is a very, very good card. I just don't think it's going to be good here. Who knows, though? We could do some shenanigans with reforming it and stuff. But it also would screw up the pool. Because right now we don't have Endless on the... Like, I don't know. I think we have a game plan that will work for now. I don't think we need a Stygian unit. I think we need Pyre Health. Quick. Not so much feeling that. We could put 30 on this. I don't know how necessary that is. Let's check this. Yeah, this is okay, I guess, with the Volatile gauge. Penitent Remains, if I was rapidly reforming, would be great. I just don't think I am. I think I just want to keep stuff in play. The only thing that I reform is something that needs to die. I mean... yeah, I just don't... I could take these. These are going to help me for now. They're going to be randomized in costs, so they'll hit well. And who knows if I end up with shards or blights in my deck otherwise, like they'll do damage now. Should I just put Nameless Siren into Paraffin Enforcer? Doesn't seem that good. I think I just want to self-infuse the Paraffin Enforcer. Other question is, do I just remove the Siren? Because it's pretty clear to me that we're not going to use it. This is a good Hellvent because we have a Vortex with it. I'm going to keep the Siren for now, and since I am keeping her, I'm just going to spend a little bit of gold to keep her up there. So do I want to do this? I mean, I will not be using Ice Tornado for Divinity. But do I need it to get through? I don't think I need it to get through. I'd rather just keep the shards low for now. We are going for Divinity, by the way. I always do. There's differing opinions on this, but I just don't think that, like, not going for Divinity just seems weird to me. Maybe I'm elitist in that sense. Now this does not work with Split Anvil, unfortunately. I mean, I do want her to die, I think, since we didn't draw any reform things. And I don't even want to play these, I don't think. I could put her up here, I also don't want to get Ember Drained, so why don't we just do this? And we'll kill one of them. I mean, he's still gonna die. I should have done the 2 cost, but whatever. Because I could have killed 2 actually. Would have made more sense. Well, that's an unfortunate set of costs, isn't it? What is this shit? Well, Volatile Gauge, you betrayed me, buddy. Luckily, we'll draw back into everything soon enough. I'm going to do this because I do want to get split anvil value. I have the burnout extension if I want it. If I put her here, she's dead. So we'll just put her here, and I won't burnout extend. What I should do... Should we just play this? Keep her alive. I don't really want her to, like... let's just play it here. Let's do that to get more damage. Maybe eventually, who knows. Again, if I put her down here, she's dead. So I guess we're just going here. It's kind of not utilizing her, though. It's a kind of shitty thing. I should have put her in front. I don't know why I put her in back. That was stupid. Oh well, her burning out here is fine. Let's take these out. Keep her in. Just do this. I don't think there's anything worth silencing necessarily. Well, these grenades would have been worth silencing, so that was... The dumb play continues. Okay, we gotta get this thing in. I'll hopefully find reform. Yeah, I've got almost a guaranteed reform. We're just gonna have to take these hits. We gotta take out the boss. Alright, we'll start with the 3. This should finish things, but I think I can wait to... I'll draw another one. And we're going to have a lot of spell weakness now. So just any time I find Ice Tornado should finish the job. Should it? I think it will. Let's do that for good measure. Okay, yeah, that does it. Put you in front. Alright, we're getting through it here. Still not really... Ooh, okay, Ancient Synergy's really good. Yeah. Siren of the Sea. What if I... Ooh. Okay, I really like Silliphite with Paraffin Enforcer into it. I would get a strike for each of those. Alright, we're doing it. We probably want Ember. You generally do with Volatile Gauge. You don't need Draw. Pip would be the other consideration. But I don't think so. Unfortunately, I should have looked ahead. Oh my god. All the way till then. The Divine Temple. This is kind of a cursed seed, let's be honest. What do we want to Hellvent then? Maybe this. We do want to find that. Nameless Siren, as good as she was, she needs to go. So we're going to eventually, in 7 years from now, put Paraffin Enforcer into Silliphite. Otherwise, let's just get rid of these, I guess. Are we going to be able to get to 100 shards? Fine. I could Hellvent the sweepers here. That would be 25 shards into 15 shards. So that would be 55 shards. I'm pretty sure we'll get there. We don't need to take the money. Yeah, we're getting a boons here anyway. Alright, there's Conduit. I have to imagine we want to do this, even though that we have the split anvil. I think a point of Conduit just definitely makes sense here. If anything, it'll make me maybe be able to play out those blights. That extra damage could certainly add up. Like, that'll kill our pyre if we allow it to. But 15 shards is not too bad. The only problem is right now, Paraffin Enforcer doesn't give us much until we put Cleanse or Reform onto something. I think we can kill everything, though. I think we've got a lot of damage with spell weakness and... God, that is so unfortunate. Getting hard betrayed here by Volatile Gauge. Well, I could just sacrifice it. We're probably going to get Reform. And I would like to get this in, otherwise I don't know how we're going to kill this stuff. We could technically just have a floor of this, one of these eventually. Well, that was a fail. I was like, well, if I could just kill it, maybe I should. Here, we can do this. We can start getting him some rage. Okay, we definitely are getting Reformed next turn. Yeah, let's wait for it. We can do that. We can get him down. Yeah. I do kind of want to play that. I do want to get him in. Not much point to putting him here, though, is there? So we'll just put it there. We can do that. Hit those. Where's those entombed explosives, brah? Alright, we'll start with this. I do want to keep him in. Yeah. The boss was the guy that kills and makes scourges happen. I think we'd be better off just doing that, right? Yeah. There's those tombs. We could save one of these. Oh, that was stupid. Whatever, we'll finish him with this. We'll also have the added benefit of extra spell weakness once we make that infusion. Titan's Tooth seems okay. A little anti-synergistic with the spell weakness. So do we want to not take it? I mean, for every card I add, it's going to be something that isn't an Ancient Synergy. It isn't Reform, it isn't Burnout Extension, it isn't these. I think we might just want to skip here. Crushing Demise is almost always okay. Sometimes it doesn't work out. But most of the time it does. You can also use it to self-sacrifice and stuff. I think we want to go to the right here. Reform or vortexes are always preferable. We do find Endless. I gotta think we'll put that on one of them. The other one we could just have reformed the old-fashioned way. Lost Luggage doesn't necessarily get us much. Cheater's Hand might be good. In fact, I'm almost certain that will be good. Not really what we're looking for. I guess we could do this, though. We do want to keep it alive, and spikes are a thing. Anything we can purge? Like, the siphons aren't necessarily good. I think we should probably purge some stuff. We've earned all this gold. Lances aren't very good either, but at least they get conduit value. Keep one energy siphon, you never know. Spikes is interesting. This boss is interesting. We definitely want to get as much stuff as possible here. Maybe I shouldn't have. This is probably not worth the risk. But it is too late now. Alright, we got the Endless. We'll put you in. We'll put you in. We could do this. Prep that guy. I should have played the 3-cost thing there. Oh well. Messed that up. For some reason I was thinking I could get the split anvil otherwise, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, we got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So we're going to start with that. This is just dying, so we'll do that. Oh, I forgot to do the incant. I gotta remember that I actually have incant synergy here. Damn, no reform. The no reform is getting a little bit annoying. He doesn't necessarily have that much damage. Lose the 50-50, why not? We're just gonna have to take that damage. And hopefully we can finish this guy down here. Doesn't look likely, does it? That coming in at a 3 cost certainly doesn't help. I think we can finish him with this Ancient Synergy anyhow, though, right? Yeah, okay. Well, we barely get it through that one. Exploding Candle, I'll take it. We're getting our Hellvent finally, right? These are all okay. I think we're just going to skip. You know what? Another one of these is fine for Divinity. This could be fine. I think I like another one of them. So this is a really good path for us over here. We get some health to replenish. Now we can finally do this. And as far as what to Hellvent, we have options. I mean, this is just objectively better than Tethys, so we might just stop playing Tethys at this point. I know we get the Conduit value, but we're not really getting that much value out of Conduit. So I am debating doing this Hellvent. That's a lot of extra damage, and then we can just fit them on the floor. I think I like that. And Spell Chain, if I was going to lean more into Conduit, I would Spell Chain some of this stuff, but I could Spell Chain this probably. The Volatile Gauge has an interesting interaction where if you Spell Chain it, when it comes back through, randomly it'll just be at a 0 cost. Who knows why. But that is what happens. Siphon's been okay. I think we might want to just get rid of a Lance. Our only incant synergy is 2 armor. That's not much. That's just there to provide a little bit of our survivability. We got that and that. That's good enough for me. Let's do that. That. We'll put you here. Hellborn Harvest. I think we'd be better off letting those live so we get more rage. I was debating Hellventing a Purifying Cleanse because of what we're running into here, basically. So I can at least do that. Don't want to take that damage. Let's do this. I do want to keep that in play. Yeah. This will make everything 0 cost. Keep in mind when you're Conduit, it only takes the original value, not the upgraded value. So should keep the one with Rage more. Although here I think we can just put it on both. Can take that guy out. Wasn't necessarily the best, but whatever. I don't think we care about these. Let's just get rid of them. God damn it, I'm an idiot. I'm like giving myself so many of these things. Fuck. Idiot alert. Well. let's start with that. Yeah, I don't want to play that. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed with our rage generation here. Just want to break the spell shield, do some shenanigans there. Alright. This should definitely take care of this asshole. I do need to get rid of that thing. Multi-strike would really be nice on these. One strike isn't giving quite as quick the rage generation that I thought it would. Don't think we want these. Spikes, maybe, but probably not. So I could do Pip if I really wanted to fit Tethys on the floor with everybody. I don't think I care to. I think just more Ember. You're never wrong to go double Ember with a gauge. I think if you only go Pip if you really have a huge benefit in doing so, which I just don't. And I really just want to thin this deck out. I'm still drawing a lot of shit that I don't want to draw. Another spell chain. I don't know if we want that. We do have to get at least 5 more shards. I mean, Vortex, I'll take care of those lances. I am getting to the point where I'm probably going Hellvent, right? I don't know, though. I might really want some to try to find Multi-Strike. If I don't find Multi-Strike, though, there's not a whole lot for me here. I don't want to put Endless on the other tomb. I like having one of them that I can reform. So maybe I should take some stuff here. I mean, Spell Chain is a good one. I don't think Purge would be. I just don't know which one we would spell chain, like, probably this. Burnout is kind of an issue, it seems. Nothing there. We could put 10 on one of these. I think I'd hold out for like piercing or something on the ancient synergy. Ember upgrades are decent. Double stack wouldn't be horrible on one of these. I'm down to do that. Another point into Conduit or another point into Handheld Totem? Because we're not really using him. I think I might actually just like the extra spell weakness might be better here. So again, we're not really using Tethys. I kind of snapped decision to that one. I probably should have thought about it more. I mean, we're not necessarily gods of dealing damage here. Alright, we're probably going to use Tethys on this one. You're burning out, huh? I guess so. Alright, we can start with that. That one's the obvious one. This is better. Let's get this out of here once and for all. Alright, we're getting through it here. Let's see, that was weird, it like showed me at 40 or something. Ice Storm? Question is, am I going Merchant of Steel or am I going Merchant of Magic? Like a Hellvent? I could Hellvent this Ancient Synergy. Ancient Synergy is pretty good. I feel like just adding some health or adding potentially a multi-strike is pretty good. I think we're gonna go left. I think we don't have a ton to remove at this point, and probably it's just smarter to go left. And if that's the case, we should probably take this Ice Storm. I don't know though. Is Ice Storm even that good? I don't know that it is. Maybe we just skip. Gulfed in Smoke could be okay. Resin Removal could be better, maybe? Sure. Spikes is one of our downfalls. I don't mind Tethys Scales or Improved Firebox. I could do that on Energy Siphon. I'm not necessarily feeling that. The Ice Tornadoes, I guess, are okay. Okay, I did say Piercing here would probably be good. I don't know about 30 on anything, though. I think we don't do that. So I am going to Hellvent this, I think. Would be bad to do the double stack because it wouldn't actually work on that one. I guess I could do resin block. I don't know. Could have done the freeze to 0 as well. I think we're good with this. Three. Man, it is kind of important to get that thing down, but... Oh, trample. He got it right at 135. Forgot about that. I guess we could just have everything die. Or set up tops. Top seems a little iffy to me. I say we just let everything die. That way it's all in the reform pool. The only one I'm not sure on is Tethys. Maybe we don't put Tethys in. Yeah, you can have all the incant that you want, bud. I'm fine with all this. If a grand total of 1, count it. 1 reform. Alright, at least we can start going here. Bye-bye to your rage. I think we want both them in, right? I guess the trample's killing it. Oh no, this thing like has stealth, duh. Okay. Well then, should probably pay attention to that type of shit. Could do this here. Do it now. Not gaining a whole lot if we don't blast this guy, right? We should not kill those because we want to get the extra hits. I don't know why I keep doing that. Alright. Looks like that does it. Call it good. Alright, I feel like we got a good chance here at beating this. I do wonder though if I should be adding Tethys to the mix. It's potentially I should have also done the pip upgrade instead of that last Ember upgrade. These annoying guys. I think we want to do what we did last time. Just don't have Tethys in. Should have started with that, of course. I think this is fine, though. Low rolling on the molten encasements, I see. I think we'll save that for the entombed explosives here. Or, sorry, not entombed explosives, whatever the hell you call them. The harvesters. If we have to let the top group hit us, I'm not too worried about that. Okay, we would have liked a 3 cost here. We do want to definitely kill that. We're almost certainly going to be able to kill it. Maybe I want to kill one of them, I don't know. Let's try it. Look at how horrible this volatile gauge set here is. 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay, I do want to silence that. Okay, we get what we want. We kill that. There, these ancient synergies should be coming up. If not those, crushing demises. We don't want to put Tethys in because we do want to stack a bunch of that other stuff up. put some on the back too. I want the 3. So much for that spell weakness. Maybe we can do this at this point. Technically, I could play that and get Ember Stasis value out of it. Maybe I should have. Well, I think we're definitely going to pwn him here. We'll finally get our free shot in here. No ancient synergy, unfortunately, but whatever. We'll hit him with this. Boom. Big damage. Alright, well, as you can see, it was possible. We came back from 1 pyre health. Not too shabby. Guess I could have done that too. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, there you have it. Very unconventional one. Can't say that's a normal way for me to play out that combo, but hey, it works. That's just the crazy, like, we knew it was going to be a weird one from the start when it's Volatile Gauge into Split Anvil. That's just some madness right there. So, I'm going to give MVP, though, to Ancient Synergy, I guess. It just kind of is a really good card. Either that or Molten Encasement. We probably could have had any unit, really. The Paraffin Enforcer Cellophite combo didn't really work out that amazingly. But that'll do it for this one. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.